Picture a 1950s or 60s morning, the screen door creaking as kids spill out to play, the faint clink of coffee cups on a Formica table, and the rustle of a newspaper unfolding in Dad's hands. Life in America then had a rhythm, simple, tactile, and woven with community. It wasn't perfect, but it was personal, from the scribble of your name on a lunchbox to the glow of a single TV screen at night. Modern life moves faster, but it's missing that era's charm. Let's step back to rediscover 15 slices of everyday life in 1950s and 60s America. A world gone by, but never forgotten. First, the little things that stuck. You'd scrawl your name on a metal lunchbox or pencil case with a marker, claiming it as yours. Soda cans needed a church key opener, its sharp jab hissing open a frosty drink. Ice came from trays chipped by hand with a pick, cubes clinking in a glass. Bedroom walls bloomed with taped-up posters of Elvis or Superman, curling at the edges. And Sunday evenings? Dad in the garage, wrench in hand, fixing your bike's chain, his whistle mingling with the radio's hum, a family ritual etched in time. Social norms tied neighborhoods together. Every holiday you'd mail postcards, snowy scenes for Christmas, pumpkins for Halloween. Long handwritten letters flew to soldiers or cousins far away, each word inked with care. Corner stores run by families knew your name and your usual order. You dropped by a neighbor's house unannounced, greeted with coffee and gossip. Coin laundromats buzzed with chatter, where moms swapped stories as clothes spun. A community hub now faded. Media and advertising painted the era. Life magazine's glossy photos landed weekly, showing moon landings or Marilyn Monroe. Cigarette ads flickered on primetime TV, touting smooth taste with doctors' nods. Cartoons like Bugs Bunny played before movies, kids giggling in velvet seats. Morning radio blared in the car, parents singing along to Sinatra. Hand-painted billboards dotted highways, their bold colors shouting soda or car brands, a lost art by the 70s. Cultural moments brought towns to life. County fairs dazzled with Ferris wheels and stuffed animal prizes, cotton candy sticking to your fingers. Church fall festivals meant pie contests with blue ribbons for mom's pecan. Class reunions happened at someone's house, not a banquet hall, with punch and old stories. You'd watch 4th of July parades from folding chairs, waving at floats. High school yearbooks, thick as novels, were signed with loopy promises to stay cool forever. Car culture ruled the roads. No seatbelts, just kids bouncing in back seats or leaning out windows, hair whipping in the breeze. Windows rolled down with a crank, your arm aching by the end. New cars smelled of real vinyl and leather, a scent that screamed freedom. Bumper stickers boasted, "I like Ike," or "A" logos, proud and personal. Families piled in, kids up front, for Sunday drives to nowhere. A 50s and 60s joy now gone. Life lacked modern comforts, but it had grit. Summer meant ceiling fans whirring or windows flung open, hot air barely moving. Metal bathroom sinks froze your hands in winter, a shock to sleepy mornings. Fuse boxes, with their twist-out fuses, sparked when Dad swapped them by hand. Dishes piled up, scrubbed in the sink, no dishwasher in sight. Floral carpets crept into bathrooms, bold and impractical, a quirky 50s touch. Family and gender roles shaped the home. Housewives tied on aprons, fluttering as they cooked or cleaned. Books like The Good Wife's Guide taught budgeting or pleasing your husband. Dinner hit the table when Dad walked in, his briefcase thumping. Moms mopped floors by hand, linoleum gleaming under their care. One paycheck stretched to cover the house, kids, and car, a feat unthinkable today. Holidays were simpler, richer. Christmas lights, big and bright, tangled in your hands as you strung them. Decorations were handmade, popcorn strings or paper snowflakes, crafted with kids. Fireworks bought at roadside stands, sparked with minimal adult watch. Halloween's stiff plastic masks, held by elastic, fogged up as you trick-or-treated. Thanksgiving centered on turkey and backyard football, not Black Friday's rush. Trust and community wove people together. You'd wait a week for a soldier's letter, each stamp a treasure. Kids roamed free, biking or playing stickball with neighbors as unofficial watchdogs. Parents just said, "Be home for dinner. No phones needed." Bedtime meant fairy tales or Bible stories, read by a parent's voice. Every school morning, you pledged allegiance, hand on heart, a quiet ritual of pride. Print culture filled homes. Popular mechanics or Reader's Digest sat on coffee tables, dog-eared and shared. Sunday comics, bright in the newspaper, were fought over by siblings. Kids clipped magazine pictures for scrapbooks, pasting dreams of cars or movie stars. Job ads and classifieds were circled in ink. Want a bike or a job? Check the paper. Stacks of old newspapers piled under tables, saved for no reason but habit. Local broadcasting was king. AM radio woke you with farm reports or local news crackling through the kitchen. 3 TV channels, ABC, NBC, CBS, were your world, their snowy screens fading to a white dot at night. TV schedules in the paper were studied, shows circled in pencil. Technical difficulties meant a test pattern and waiting. No streaming to save you. Health and home care were hands-on. Cough syrup came in glass bottles, poured onto a cold metal spoon. Mercury thermometers, shaken down with a flick, gauged your fever. Scraped knees got iodine or rubbing alcohol, stinging as mom dabbed it on. Gillette razors shaved with sharp blades, no electric hum. Hydrogen peroxide fizzed on cuts. Kids laughing through the burn, a 50s and 60s right. School life had its own pulse. Reel-to-reel projectors whirred in science class, flickering films on dinosaurs. Chalkboards dusted your hands, desks carved with initials from kids long gone. You memorized phone numbers, no contact lists. Encyclopedia sets, heavy on the shelf, were your Google. Classrooms had pull-down maps, continents traced by a teacher's pointer, a world you dreamed of exploring. Home appliances were clunky but loved. Telephone books, thick as bricks, listed every neighbor. Rotary phones demanded you dial slow, each click a small weight. Sofas, wrapped in clear plastic, squeaked under you, saved for eternity. Aluminum ice cube trays with stubborn levers popped out jagged cubes. Clotheslines stretched across backyards, shirts flapping, pinned by wooden clips. Everyday rituals grounded you, licking envelopes to seal them, the glue bitter on your tongue, winding your wristwatch each morning, its tick a steady friend. Reading the newspaper cover to cover, coffee steaming, was Dad's daily mass. Green stamps collected from groceries traded for toasters or lamps. Cashing a check meant a trip to the bank, a smile from the teller, no ATM in sight. This was 1950s and 60s America. Not flawless, but alive with connection. The creak of a screen door, the scratch of a pen, the hum of a radio. They wove a world where life felt close, real, and yours. Today's speed can't match that warmth. What brings it back for you? The sting of iodine? The weight of a phone book? Share your story in the comments. Let's rebuild that world together. If this video stirred a memory, subscribe, and share it with someone who still hears the clink of an ice tray or smells a fresh newspaper. Some moments are too good to leave behind.